right, good morning, everybody. My guest today is Don Duncan. And is that correct? Did I say it correctly?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, perfect. Thank you for taking the time today. My name is Coach Andy O'Brien. I'm the master coach and firm owner for Action Coach Wilco. We are a business coaching firm that allows you to focus on building your business, to have the freedom to grow your business, spend time with loved ones, and build a solid team. So my guest today is Don Duncan, and so I do not kill your name. Don, thank you for joining us. Tell us your name of your business and how you got started in this and how long you've been doing this.
Okay, well, my name is Don Duncan. I am the owner of Round Rock Shaolin and Round Rock's Best After School and Summer Camp. So we actually have two companies.
Excellent.
I started doing this, it's been about 25 years. It was just, I think it's like most people's story. You started out in life doing one thing and then life led you somewhere else to a different path. I started out, graduated from UT, was going to go to med school. Life happens and I ended up working for the state, and then I just started running my own business.
That is incredible. So, who would you say for both of your business would be your target market?
So our target market for definitely for the after school and summer camp Brown Rock's Best is children 5 to 12, parents of children 5 to 12, not just the kids, um,
Right.
who are looking for an alternative to, daycare, latchkey kids, somewhere where they can have their kids um, active around positive role models, just changing kids' lives. On the martial arts side, it varies. We've seen that over the years, or I've seen that less and less adults are doing martial arts. We still have quite a few, but it's still again kids ages 5 to 12, and we do offer adult programs. One of the programs that I've seen grow quite a bit recently is our Tai Chi program. I think that had a lot to do with COVID and stress and those kinds of things, and so that helps people alleviate a lot of stress in their lives.
Excellent. Excellent. So, what would you say has been the biggest impact COVID has had upon your businesses? Because obviously, you with the two of them.
Um, yeah, um, it was definitely an interesting year, or still is. Definitely getting better. We're definitely seeing more and more people coming back. Um, I would say the biggest challenge was just being able to pivot. I know a lot of other people within my industry that have martial arts schools, after school programs. They closed down. They
Mm,
just packed it up and went on to do something else, I guess. For us, the biggest thing was being able to just pivot. That was the biggest thing. Switching to Zoom classes, um, as time permitted, doing outdoor classes. One of the things we really focused on was we did e-learning, which was never something that we anticipated to do. Um,
right.
and that was a big pivot. We during COVID, I think we only shut down for about a month. Um,
Okay.
we were pretty fortunate for that, is that we serve a lot of essential workers, because essential workers still had to go to work. They still needed somewhere for their kids to go. So our summer camp is usually 11 weeks. It ended up being something like 24 weeks. Um, Virtual learning, we became um, mini teachers. I would say it was just pivoting it. And I think the big saving grace for us is we do have a business coach for
Oh,
our particular industry. And,
excellent. I
and
love
them
to hear that.
and just being in a big community of other people, you know, I can only think of so many things. But when you have, I think in my coaching program, there are 500 of us. There's a lot of
Wow.
power in that many people.
Yes, none of us are as smart as all of us together. So I
Exactly.
applaud you for that.
Exactly.
And the pivot. I love that. So looking at that, what are your business goals for 2021?
2021 is to get back to the numbers we were doing in 2019 before COVID hit. I mean, we did take a pretty good hit in our gross, but we managed to survive. Just building back to that. we were originally, before COVID hit, ready to open up location 2 and 3. And I was ready to sign a lease. Then COVID hit, and I was like, put the brakes on.
Right.
So I've always seemed to be pretty lucky, or just, I won't say smart because I'd rather be lucky, um, not to make the wrong decisions at the wrong times.
That is
So
excellent. So
so
what do you
20
see? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go
No,
ahead.
no. No, I was going to see, what do you see being your biggest challenges to achieving that goal in 2021?
I think just people becoming comfortable again. You know, the numbers are down. However, there's still quite a few people that are scared, and I don't blame them. It was a scary time. Uh,
Right.
you know, it's just people getting comfortable again. I think that, you know, COVID really changed, and in some ways accelerated things that were already going to happen. You know, the whole idea of an interview like this via Zoom. Um,
Right.
I have become a Zoom expert. Uh, you know, so I think, um, you know, people just becoming comfortable and getting back to their day-to-day lives. Um, you know, the other thing too is just finding people that want to work.
Uh,
Right now is
that's,
an incredibly hard thing to do.
it
Um,
is.
and the only thing that I can attribute it to is, if unemployment numbers are up, is people are making more money staying at home collecting unemployment.
You know, we could probably debate that for days, but that is a very common theme that I've heard amongst many business owners that we've talked about. And so, yeah, it is difficult, but there are strategies and recruitment systems that we use that can help. But again, it is one of those things right now that it's a chicken or the egg. Um, and with COVID, and there's just a lot of people that can make more money staying at home.
Yeah.
And so that's quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
But again, we could debate that we could take a whole hour when the
Right.
recording's off, and we could have some fun with that.
Right.
But it has been, this is my favorite question, Don. And it was so cool that you said, I'm smart. No, I'm lucky. I'd rather be lucky than smart. So here's my favorite question. It has been said that smart people learn from their mistakes. However, wise people learn from the mistakes of others. What mistakes have you made along the way, and how can other entrepreneurs learn from your errors?
I would say probably the biggest one, and it has nothing to do. Excuse me. I didn't even know who you were up until just a few minutes ago. So this is definitely not a plug for you. Is to get a business coach. You know, it's that the I've had business coaches in the past, and then you're successful, and you're like, I've got this, I understand this, and then so you go off on your own, um, and you end up back where you were really quick. Is that I wouldn't even say it's the business coach as much. I mean, they are the person that's steering the ship, and they do give valuable advice, but it's really the community of other entrepreneurs that are struggling with the same exact things. And, you know, somebody else has already figured out how to solve your problem. You don't need to do it yourself.
Excellent, excellent. And thank you very much. Like I said, I love the fact that you have a coaching system that works. And thank you for the plug. So I do appreciate that. So for viewers who would like to learn more about your business, how can they get in contact with you? And are there any current offers you would like to share with the audience today?
Yeah, well, we have two different, like I said, we have two different businesses. So one of ours is, if you just do a search for texaskungfu.com, that's our martial arts side. There's also information about Round Rock's Best in there in our after school and summer camp programs. But right now we normally have during the school year a free week of after school for people to try it out. You know, I think that's kind of important. If you're going to be having your kids go somewhere every day for, you know, 3 to 4 hours, you really want to know that it's the right fit. But school's almost over. So right now we're in a big summer camp push. We're at 75% capacity for our summer camp, but all the time we run a 1 week trial for our martial arts program. So somebody can come in and try us out for a week, and absolutely free. We don't pressure anybody. And see if it's the right fit.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. So we'd like to cap off every interview with one final question. In business today, what is most inspiring to you, Don?
The fact that, I mean, I think it's one of the reasons most of us become entrepreneurs. I mean, I've heard a lot of different sayings. An entrepreneur is somebody who will work 80 hours to avoid working 40 hours for somebody else. But it's the fact that I can do something much bigger. I can affect more lives. Um, the fact that, you know, if I work for somebody else, um, that's my job. I can only go so far in the company. I can only help so many people. Whereas I can put forth the effort, open up another location, and just change so many more lives.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Again, Don, thank you so much for your time this morning. Again, if you're all watching, I am Coach Andy O'Brien. I'm the master coach and firm owner here at Action Coach Wilco. We guide business owners to have the freedom to grow their business every day. If you'd like to share your story, or Don, if you know of anybody else that'd like to share their story, please visit our website at actioncoachwilco.com for more information to connect with our team. So that's all for today. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All
Bye
right.
for now.